So tell me about the biggest thing you've learned on your internship.
Well, the biggest thing I've learned on my internship was composting. And here in Washington, you could compost pretty much anything from forks, napkins, plates. New York, we don't have a composting system, and the landfill is just so much over there that they actually transport it to New Jersey. And that's why New Jersey doesn't like us very much.
So Tiffany?
I've learned how to use the compass and the GPS in the fields to find a certain point or try not to get lost.
The biggest thing I've learned in this internship is about salmon and their life cycle.
Can you explain?
Like when they're born, like they stay there for 1 to 3 months, and then they stay another 5 months, and then they grow a little bit more. Then they travel miles and miles to the ocean. Then spend like 2 years, and they come back, and then they spawn and lay their eggs, and then they die.
So sad.
Yeah, that's sad.
So tell me about Port Susan Bay Preserve, where you guys have spent a lot of your internship working. What's it like?
It's very muddy.
And grassy.
And it's peaceful and quiet. So
Yeah.
seeing a lot of birds
And got a lot of cutters from grass.
Marutimus.
Maritimus. Yeah.
What's Maritimus?
It's a kind of cordgrass.
That cuts you.
Yeah, if
Give
it's
you little
dry.
paper cuts.
If it's wet, it doesn't cut you as much. But yeah. But one thing is that we also have to look out Port Susan is the changing tides. If high tide's coming in, then we need to get out of there. Otherwise, we will get stuck, and that's not good.
So what did you do at Port Susan Bay?
We did vegetation monitoring and photo monitoring.
We looked out for Spartina plant, which is an invasive species here in Port Susan Bay, which actually, if there's too much of it, it can dry out the land and make it into a dry land instead of wetland.
And then what will you miss about Washington when you go back?
The people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Barbara.
TNC stuff.
Yeah, the whole staff.
yeah. The whole staff and
The mountains.
the mountains, the weather.
Yeah.
When
I
we
will
go back
miss
to I will. New
I will
York, it's
too.
humid over there.
Yep.
It's maybe in the 80s, but it feels like it's in the 90s.
Or hundreds.
And the air is still because the buildings kind of trap in the heat, so there's no breeze. Everything's at a standstill. Yeah, right now there's a nice breeze out here.